A Brooklyn boy with serious business savvy, Isaac Cooperstein settled in Montreal in 1967. Having grown up around his father's hat-making business, he started out in Montreal as a sewer, working in factories for a meager $1.25 an hour. Within 5 years, this spirited entrepreneur had started his own company, which, over the years, became Ideal Knitwear. Nearly 50 years on, Isaac has experienced the migration of his industry from the storefronts of Saint Laurent Boulevard to its latest incarnation in Chabanel.
1967, Montreal looked like a small town against New York. But I still liked the quietness here and the atmosphere, but I wanted to stay here. So I told my parents I'm staying here, and what will I do? I don't know yet. So I came here, I got married. I went, after 6 months, I think, there was no diamond setting, so I called up a cap factory, and that time was the Expo, 67 Expo. I always spoke to my parents, my father, what's next? What do I do next? Yeah. So I decided I'll make kippas for bar mitzvahs and weddings. Right. There's no factory here in Canada. Everything is in New York, and everybody brings it here. So I made a factory. I set up machines and cutting, and I was call it the king of the kippas in Canada. This is done for the post office. Mm-hmm. This is a balaclava where they wear in the winter time, and this is a one hole to cover, to have open the eyes only. Okay. Want to try it? Try it on. Yeah. See how it looks.
This is for the post office?
Postmen, yeah, postmen all over Canada. Yeah, you look great.
Yeah, postal?
Yeah, you look great.
No bank robbery, though?
No, you can't because your eyes are too open. Okay? I have to tell you, I mean, what I remember Chabanel, lunchtime, the amount of people that came out from the buildings was massive. A flood. The restaurant, every building had a restaurant. People were waiting in line to get a seat or food or whatever. But you saw people like from every building, and now no more.
A lot less.
Even a hardware store. You had hardware stores here. People needed something, sewing machine supplies. Everything was under your hand, so you didn't have to run around who knows where. Okay, this is most probably my first machine that I had from 1969, and it's still working. It's still running the way when I bought it. Sometimes you have to fix a part, but if you notice, you can see how it works. So when this lifts up, it changes one color to the other, and this goes up and down. This goes up. Okay.
Man,
see this, it touches here, goes here, and this comes out.
Yeah.
And it changes the color, and that's the way it works.
How many socks can it make in an hour?
Depends the size, but an adult size it would make 5-6 pair an hour, not more, because it's slow. It's very slow. It's, how should I say, it runs fast, but only, see what happened now? See, it broke.
Oh.
See?
Yeah.
So it stops automatic. It has a stop motion, and it makes sure that it stops, so it shouldn't break the machine. See what happened? See, I didn't look. It finished the cone finished.
Oh, okay.
So he was, normally, he sees that, he puts on another cone already before. So it goes from one to the other.
We got in his way.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh.
Okay?
Okay.
Good. We employ knitters, sewers, packers, and all kinds of people. Anybody that wants to work. And also, we have from every country in the world. We have people here.
What kind of wages can somebody?
Well, we start with the minimum in the packing, And we go up all the time a little bit more. But in the sewing, I have people that make $15 to $17 an hour. Okay, so that's nice, a nice salary. Yeah, but some of them work piecework. So the more they do, they make more.
So can you tell me about
Okay,
this?
this is to put on pom-poms and hats. You see now this brown hats?
Yeah.
Okay, this has no pom-poms here. And this is the way we glue on the pom-poms. We have a special glue to put them on, and they stick and they never come out.
Ha.
Okay, and we go around like this. The girl goes around and she puts on each one. As she comes back, it's dry and she can take them out.
How long does it take to dry?
A few seconds.
Few seconds.
Yeah.
Do you have a name for your pom-pom machine?
Not really.
No. The
Homemade machine.
The homemade machine. So
Okay, just to let you know, this is a scarf
yeah,
that we do for a hockey team in Ontario, California.
Ontario, California.
That's right. And we do 1,500 and they're going to give it out for the first game. The way it looks is, that's their color combination. This is their color teams.
Yeah.
The gray, and orange, gray, and navy. And then they have here, they put it on,
Yeah.
and they have here written, season ticket holders are getting each one a scarf. And this goes to the Ontario, California team,
This is Ontario, California. It's a hockey team, hey?
a hockey team in California.
Ah.
Okay,
I didn't
Ontario,
even know there was an
California.
Ontario,
And then
California.
when this team wins, they cheer. They cheer with this. The competitiveness has to do with the product. For example, in hockey socks, I remain competitive. Hockey socks is made locally, and it is a tough market. Sometimes price is an issue, but a lot of times when they ask for this fast delivery, price is not that of an issue. It's more getting the product. That's how we stay. And also we have to import also because of competition. Even my competitor is China. It's not the next guy on the street. The real competitor is China. Chabanel is still called the clothing industry or whatever, but in a different way.
Right.
It's mostly importers, no manufacturers, sales offices. You don't have the workforce, because at that time you had the workforce that came to the new country.
Right.
Italians, Greeks, they all came. First thing, they went to work.
Yeah.
Now all these kids went to school, college. These kids don't go
They don't go to work.
They don't go to work. I don't know if it's going to last forever, that it's going to stay a clothing business area.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I don't think so. The clothing business is never going to come back the way it was.
Right.
Never going to come back. We have to call it history.